Yo, YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Mose. Welcome to Mose Knows. I appreciate you for tuning in. Today, we have another video in our checkup series. That's right, we're checking in with all 32 NFL teams as we start the beginning phases of training camp around the league. 3 teams have already started: Dallas, Pittsburgh, Tampa. The rest of the teams around the league are able to get started very soon. And I mean very soon as in tomorrow, 27th. So let's get active. Let's figure out where these teams stand as of right now. Let's see who they lost. Let's see who they gained. And let's take a look at the starting lineups. We're going to Cincinnati. We're checking in on the Bengals. We'll start with some of the key losses. Wide receiver AJ Green, getting up there in age, been consistently injured over the past couple years. You hate to see him go. 2 receivers who were drafted in the same year, AJ Green and Julio Jones, both moving on to different teams. You become accustomed to seeing AJ Green in black and orange. You've come accustomed to seeing Julio Jones in the black and red. And now AJ Green is a Cardinal. Julio Jones is a Titan. One goes from the AFC to the NFC. The other one goes from the NFC to the AFC. What is going on? AJ Green no longer a Bengal. We got defensive tackle Geno Atkins, still currently a free agency. I know he's been cleared. I know he's had some team visits scheduled. There is a possibility that he does come back to the Bengals, but let's just chalk that one up as a loss right now. Cornerback William Jackson, he's definitely not coming back. He's in Washington. Gio Bernard also not coming back. He's in Tampa. And they also lost safety Sean Williams. Sliding over to the key additions, they add defensive end Trey Hendrickson. They bring him over from the Saints. The Saints were in a cap situation where they couldn't possibly re-sign him. He showed flashes of being a suitable pass rusher in this league, somebody who could potentially grow into, a top tier pass rusher in this league. So he's going to have his chance to showcase those skills in Cincinnati. They beef up that offensive line by signing right tackle Riley Reef. They add safety Ricardo Allen, bring him over from Atlanta. They sign cornerback Mike Hilton, bring him over from the Steelers. That's a division rival. It's a player that they snagged from a division rival. And another player they snagged from a division rival, defensive tackle Larry Ogunjobi, comes over to Cincinnati from Cleveland, so he gets to stay in Ohio. Bengals is trying to do some things. So let's take a look at the starting offense and defense, and this is projected, but let's take a look and see what we got. We got Joe Burrow. He's our franchise quarterback. He's the face of the franchise. That's a no-brainer. Behind him, running back Joe Mixon. Taking a look up front at the offensive line. Now, a lot of people said with their early pick that they should have went offensive lineman. They could have went Penei Sewell. They could have went Rashawn Slater. They chose not to go that route. They chose to go wide receiver. We'll touch on that in a minute. But up front, at left tackle, we have Jonah Williams. Left guard, we have Xavier Su'a-Filo. Center, we have Billy Price. I think the rookie Jackson Carman comes in and starts at right guard. And then we have our new signee, Riley Reef, at right tackle. I think the only position of weakness that I see is this tight end position. Now, unfortunately for the Bengals, Kyle Pitts was snagged at pick 4. And they had pick 5. So there's nothing you can do about it. It's not like Kyle Pitts was on the board and they could have, taken him to kind of fill out this tight end role. But you have Drew Sample here. I think Drew Sample is solid in run blocking, but he doesn't give you much in the way of a pass catcher. But I think that's okay because they got 3 really, really good ones. We got Tyler Boyd. We got T. Higgins, and we have our rookie first-round draft pick, Jamar Chase, reuniting with Joe Burrow. Man, This is a really, really good young wide receiver core. I can't wait to see what they do and see them in action. Again, I think the weak spot here is that tight end position. Offensive line isn't the greatest by any means, but I think they can hold up. A healthy Billy Price, Jackson Carman coming in as a rookie right away and stepping up. Then you got Jonah Williams and Riley Reef at the tackles. Suafilo is a veteran. I think they can hold up, and they're definitely going to have to hold up because they don't want to get Joe Burrow injured like they got him injured last year with that torn ACL. Moving over to the defensive side of the ball, there's one position group that I am extremely worried about, but we'll see how they navigate through this. So we have the recent signee that I mentioned at our DN, Trey Hendrickson. Opposite him, we have Sam Hubbard. I think this is a really good tandem of pass rushers, kind of similar in style, kind of have the uniqueness of each of their games that I like. But I think them being bookends and working together and figuring out, how to mesh their pass rushing styles to get each other one-on-one looks and to complement each other. I think that's going to be really, really fun to see. You got DJ Reader, Larry Ogunjobi, man in the middle. It's this group right here, this linebacker core that I'm extremely worried about. Jermaine Pratt in the middle, Logan Wilson, Akeem Davis-Gaither on the outsides. None of these guys scare me. If I'm an offensive coordinator, that's where I want to attack. I want to attack this linebacking group, especially if I have a big body wide receiver or if I have a skilled tight end like a Travis Kelce, a George Kittle, a Darren Waller, a Kyle Pitts, a Hunter Henry, a Jonnu Smith. I want to pressure this group right here. I think they're decent in the run, but they can wear down. And I think you can take advantage of them in the short and intermediate pass game. So this is the position group on this defense that I worry about. Secondary, don't have as many concerns. You got the all-pro Jesse Bates, the third back there, man, in the free safety. He's going to come into play. I love Von Bell, solid safety option at the strong safety position. No issues there. Chidobe Awuzie coming over from the Dallas Cowboys. I think he'll be able to hold his own in this defense. Trey Wayne's up and down career. Okay in Minnesota. Had some good moments, but had some bad moments. We'll see what he's able to do in this defense as a starting cornerback. But I'm not worried about this position group as much as I'm worried about this linebacking core. But we'll just have to see what they're able to do. Hopefully, this front four, and particularly the pass rush from those outside guys, helps them a little bit. And the coverage on the back end. They always say coverage helps the pass rush helps coverage. So maybe these two position groups can kind of minimize the damage caused by this linebacker group. That's going to wrap it up for the Cincinnati Bengals edition of the Checkup. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me, it helps you get to curate my content to what I like to do, to what you like to see, and everybody's happy. It's a win-win. If you're new, if this is your first time at Mo's Nose, or if this is your second time at Mo's Nose, especially if it's your second time, because you were probably here first, saw a couple videos, maybe one video, didn't know if you liked it, but you came here now, you watched this video, so something caught you, something grabbed your attention. But if this is your first or second time, welcome to Mo's Nose. You're part of the family now. There's nothing you can do about it. So become a know-it-all and hit that subscribe button. Then take another 2 seconds and hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time new content drops right here at Mo's Nose. You can hit me up on social media too. I don't know why I paused there for a second. It was like a little short pause and then I called me. I don't know what's happening. You can hit me up on my social medias too. You can leave a comment down below in this video. I respond to all comments. I love interacting with you guys. If the comment section isn't your jam and you want to hit me up on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you can hit me up on those social media sites too. Give me a follow over there. I'll link the descriptions. I'll drop the links in the description box below to all of my social media accounts. I love interacting with you guys. It's been great so far, and I want to keep that interaction up. Love you. Appreciate you. Thanks for your time and attention, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.